Hey, what's up? It's John Kizzy. You know who is he, aka Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with King Tinker.
What's up?
And Ray Ray.
What it do, people?
And we started a podcast. We're here with episode 102. And we're just going to get into it. Actually, first, let me ask, how y'all weekend? How everything go?
It's good. It's good. Relaxing, man. Relaxing. Went to this R&B vibe at the Legion of all places, man. It was actually pretty cool.
Okay, which Legion?
You know, the one that's I think it's like right on Kemp Road. You know, like it used to be. I think it used to be the Bar Railbirds before that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
They turned into a Legion.
Yeah, it's a Legion now. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah. So
what type of R&B? Like
just like old school R&B that have videos on the screen there on the dance floor.
Video party, bro.
Yeah, I actually won the 50-50 while I was there.
Nice.
So I was like, there we go.
Nice.
Not the video dance.
Yeah.
Good old 50-50.
Ran into a couple old faces I ain't seen in a minute, right? It was good vibe.
That seems to be the thing with the last couple of weeks, bumping into people from like the past.
Yeah.
Like people that you ever bump into somebody you never thought of them, and then you're like, yo, and then all of a sudden you're like, where the hell have you been?
Yeah. A couple of times it was like I thought they lived outside the city.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Outside the province, fuck. You know what I mean? So
what about you?
Wild. Nothing, man. Just relaxed. Went to my two nephews' football games. You know what I mean? One being Sheffield's son, and then my other nephew. Unfortunately, both their teams lost, so they won't be seeing them win the championships.
Okay.
You know, it was a good year for them. They made it to the playoffs. That's all that counts, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, got to have fun and do their thing. So hopefully they move on to the next level, and I get to watch more of them.
Nice.
Cool. I ain't do shit except for Call of Duty. And still ain't as far as you were.
Hey,
I've been playing this multiplayer, man. Free for all. Getting those. I love free for all now. I used to hate it because it's like you're getting shot from every angle.
Spawn kills and shit.
Yeah. But then when you decide, like, when you spawn, just don't rush into stuff. Just give it a second because the map shows where it'll bleep red where gunfire is happening. Yeah. So just run over there, see 3 people in a gunfight, pick them all off. 3 easy kills. Just.
Yeah, I don't play them games at all.
I haven't played Call of Duty.
You'd be cursing me out if I was on your team
for forever. Oh,
I'm one of them ones.
if I ever went to war and I went to war the way I play these games, I ain't lasting long.
You just running in,
eh? Yeah. And the funny thing is, I can't remember if it's Battlefield that used to be like that, where it was like that.
Yeah.
You get shot once, you're gone.
Yeah.
But in this, it's more like, it's almost like Halo. You get shot a few times.
Yeah.
And they incorporates that thing that they put in games a while back where you take cover, you get your health back.
Yeah, okay.
I know. It's fun for game mechanics, but it's the most phony shit ever.
Oh, yeah.
You're shot 6 times, just duck. I'm good now. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, they got you in hero mode.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
You get shot in your shield, man.
I that's what it's like, remember? In the Halo days, get your shield to recover. I still ain't got the buttons down, cuz the difference between the slide and the dive and the amount of times that fucked me up.
What, in this?
Yeah, in Call of Duty.
I know you can do that shit.
Yeah, cuz when you're running, if you hold B, you'll dive. If you just tap it, you'll slide. Like there was this, I was running from someone, right? And there was this like little archway. I was like, I could slide under that. Did I dive and bump my head and just get shot in the back?
Now, see, I can appreciate the gameplay, but doing it, that ain't for me.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's crossplay now because my daughter, she has a PlayStation, so she can play with us.
Oh, okay.
The only thing is that you can't chat with them because you're not on the same chat thing.
Right.
But I hear you can set up a Discord or something like that. I'll work that out. I just like being able to play with other people.
It's called cell phone.
That's what my son did.
Yeah, just put your cell phone up.
Yeah, but I'll be playing more of that this weekend.
I'll play more of that tomorrow.
Listen,
I'm playing more of it tonight.
Discord and get streaming on there.
I know. I gotta look into the streaming. That'd be crazy.
I ain't good enough to do the streaming shit.
Sometimes that's the most entertaining. Sometimes I had an idea because on YouTube you'll see stuff with like the top 10 kills and top 10. I was like, I should do the top worst and see the times you mess up. Like, how many times you get the angle wrong, I throw a grenade, and it bounces off and just it bounces right to me. And you're like, shit. And then you're trying to run and you just get blown up. Or there was this one game I played where like they made it realistic where you're supposed to time it. Like you cock the grenade and then you're a few seconds in throw it. I didn't know that. I just held on to it, and then I blew up. I was like, "Yep, killed myself."
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's starting to bring back memories of back in the day when we used to play Halo. Remember that rat race?
Yes, I do.
It was like this small map,
Yeah.
but we'd have like 10 or 12 of
10 or
us.
12 is in there.
So you're bumping into somebody every 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So you're just stressing, you're just shooting, throwing just grenades. Yeah.
Blowing yourself up, blowing them up.
Yeah.
Sacrifice yourself with a grenade just so they don't kill you, right?
Yeah. 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 I used to do that. Hold a grenade so that when they shot me, I drop, but the grenade dropped too, and I get
okay.
them too.
Oh, okay. You wasn't taking that loss on the
No,
record.
because you get a kill for it. It's called kill from the grave.
okay.
Yeah. Like, if I go, what? Somebody's got to die. If I go, you got to go. Like, that's how it is. All right. So, music wise, let's get into
the sad shit first.
Mm-hmm.
sad shit.
Do the RIP
Oh,
stuff
you want to get the RIP out the way?
Yeah, let's get that out the way.
Now I thought there was 3. I forget who the third was, but first off, Quincy Jones.
Yeah. That's a heavyweight in the industry.
That's a legend.
Yeah.
Good life though.
Oh yeah, 91.
91 years old.
Yeah,
That's a good life.
man. And like not even just the age, but his accomplishments.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, this is it, right?
That's like from man.
All the artists that he worked with, from Michael Jackson, Prince, Patti LaBelle, Dionne Warwick.
Projects he's got to produce, like TV shows, and all that kind of stuff. He dived into all industries.
He produced Fresh Bel Air.
Yeah.
So the list goes on for that man. So he had one hell of a life, right?
Yeah.
So R.I.P. to you.
Yeah. Here he died peacefully. He died peacefully at home.
Yeah.
So there's
a legacy that will never die.
This is it,
right. Live on to his son.
Yeah.
His son's a bomb ass producer too.
Yeah, exactly.
Following his dad's footsteps. So yeah, that was sad to hear. Another one sad to hear that came out of nowhere was DJ Clark Kent.
Yeah.
At the age of 58, colon cancer got him.
Shit.
Yeah, that's why.
God rest his soul.
Exactly. Condolences to the families for sure. You know what I mean? So
see, that's why I tell people you got to be aware of it. Remember one episode we we're talking about food, and I said I don't like corn because how it shows up in your poo, and then
you just go
no, and then what's his name 2G was like, what are you doing even looking at this stuff? Like, this is a reason why you should look, because you could be
be bleeding. And all
you could have a bloody bum out there and not even know.
Yeah,
it's important, especially the older you get. Like, that is a sign of colon cancer. You know what I mean? So, and men, too many men is we don't go to the doctor like we should.
No,
like 100%.
You know, and I'm starting to do it more. Whenever I go, I try to get checked for everything. I like, you know what I mean? I'm like, when you take your card to the fucking, when you take your card for maintenance, I like do everything, just everything, check everything. I don't care.
No, it's funny because I did hear a comedian make a stand-up joke about it. I mean, it's true fact as well. Yeah. He was like, "Man, we don't never go to the doctor because we're scared that we're gonna know that we have it.
Yeah,
we don't know what it could be, but it could be that, right? So that's why men don't like to go to the doctor, right? So because he made a whole bit about it. I can't do the bit
because they feel that if they ain't told you got it, then you ain't got it.
Yeah.
And that ain't true.
No.
That just means that you ain't getting treatment like in this stuff that could be prevented.
Yeah.
If it's caught early enough. So yeah, man.
No, for sure. Way too many people suffer in silence through that, right?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
I'm bad for it. I can't lie.
See, I used to be, but now I do everything regularly.
We come from that generation to walk it off.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be all right. Walk it off.
Yeah.
Whole leg hanging out.
Yeah, walk it off. Put a Band-Aid on.
Or what's that other one when you hurt yourself and you're like, yo, it hurts when I go like that. They say, then don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't go like that. You're fine.
Oh, you shouldn't have been.
Shouldn't have been doing that. Yeah, like, nah, I went to the dentist today. Got a filling.
You say?
Yeah.
Take some Tylenol. You'll be fine.
But back in the day, what would you hear? Shouldn't have been eating all that candy.
Yeah, I know. Shouldn't have been eating. Funny, I cut down on it. Candy too. I don't even drink pop like I used to.
Getting a lot of sugar.
Still getting. I know.
Still a lot of sugars in the food that we eat today.
Yeah.
So
can't avoid it. But yeah. Long story short, take care of yourselves out there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Get checked for everything, man. If your doctor doesn't recommend something, just Ask for it. Doesn't hurt. Get screened for whatever you can. Stay healthy.
True enough.
All right, now we'll
Might
get to
bring
the
our
music.
food costs down.
What?
Might bring our food costs down.
Yeah.
What?
Because we ain't eating everything. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. They got to make up for it somehow.
yeah, the less we consume,
Yeah.
The more
all
it
these
costs.
sugars and fats and stuff, you know what I mean? The less it's going to cost us in the long run because no one's eating all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, true. You got that. Yeah, music. Jacques.
that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Right? Music,
Is Jacques am I saying his name right?
Jacques.
And his song, not song.
Album.
New album came out last Friday. Baby Making.
Baby making.
Perfect name for some
Is it?
music, man. Like,
Is
Baby
it
making.
right off the get? Like
you didn't mess with that name.
he doesn't even ease into it. Just right off the get. I was like, and they're all jams too.
Yeah,
They're
oh,
all
yeah.
like really good
Yeah.
songs. Like
See, a lot of people weren't feeling Jacques when he first came out, right? I've been on his shit for a while.
Yeah.
see, back in the day, I heard he was supposed to be like the next Chris Brown, but something happened.
No, they was trying to call him like the king.
Next king, well, he's self-proclaimed
Yeah.
king of R&B, right? So
Yeah.
I still don't think he's there yet.
But that's I think why people were sleeping on him too much. He
Yeah.
was like, nah, it was like too much of a reach. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of right.
Hey, you can't come out the gate. There's that.
mean,
You got to ease
right.
in. You got to earn that.
He's showing improvement with his music though. I mean,
He's been consistent.
he's pretty much one of the only R&Bs out here that's
Yeah, yeah.
still making that baby making music.
Yeah.
They remind you of early 90s, early 2000s. And
Still got Tyrese.
Yeah. See,
that's
Ty-
another discussion.
That's grown folks. That's not baby making.
yes, I was getting ready to say that.
Exactly. Yeah,
Tyrese-
the kids are at the house. So
Yeah.
No, Jacques is good though, man. Like the kid got some pipes on him. I like when he does covers and then changes it up a little bit. I mean, I never heard a song from him that I didn't like. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah, I could say that too. Like, yeah, real good album through and through.
like even on the album, there was no skips for me.
Yeah, never skipped any.
Yeah.
That's what I find with Jacques.
Yeah.
He's that artist you can just put on his music and
just
just let it
play,
run.
right?
And it's like, even though the subject is all like baby making music, the diversity in the tracks and the variety in like the tempo and the beats and stuff still keeps you engaged.
Yeah.
It's like unlike the next album that we'll talk about in a second,
Yeah,
it's everything keeps seeming fresh.
right.
Yeah.
It's like dope.
Like I'll say with Jacques that my favorite terminology that I always use is good background music.
Yeah.
Right? So I say this is good background music that you're gonna find yourself singing to.
Mm-hmm.
Not just regular ass,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, album that's out there that you just got in the background playing, waiting for the next one to play. You're gonna find yourself singing this here one once you learn the lyrics or the chorus or whatever, right? So
And yeah, it's also background music that you're also, even though you put it in the background, you're actually still actively listening
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
You still hear it. Like it's something that I put on while I was doing something else, right? And then I'd still be like, no, wait a minute. And I go back and go rewind, I got to hear that song again. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Where like a lot of background music is like,
let it play.
yeah, you just let it play. It's giving you a vibe, but you're not actively listening to it, but you're still enjoying the vibe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But this album is like, okay, I got to hear this again. So yeah, that's Jacques, Baby Making. Go check it out.
yeah, no, it's a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, the next album is by one of my favorite rappers, Lloyd Banks, and it's Halloween Havoc 5. And man, I was
Talk about it.
I don't know what the proper word. I want to say disappointed or underwhelmed.
Underwhelm's a good one.
Yeah, like beat wise, there's like no variety, I find.
Yeah.
And I even find that like some of the hooks and stuff have the same type of cadence. So it's like you'll go to the next track, and not only is the beat similar, but his flow is similar, and then the hook is similar.
Oh, okay.
And you're like lyrically, he can spit. It's Lloyd Banks,
Yeah.
right? But when it starts getting blending in, you're not hearing any of the bars. He might have some dope bars there, and you're just like, because it sounds like the verse he just did and the song he just did. So it's just, hey, this is the background music that you don't
Yeah.
that you don't listen to.
Yeah.
I mean, the beats are good, but it's all like
Too similar.
yeah. Like I said, it reminded me of like back in the day. This guy over there dropping stuff. It's
Chef
like
Lou was in the building.
yeah, Chef Lou's in the building. Playing Call of Duty. Couldn't get any closer to the TV as we tried. But what was I saying? Yeah, the album reminded me of back in the day when you'd go to the Palace and then they play that techno music. And to us that aren't techno fans, we swore to God that they played the same song for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It was actually different songs, but to us, it's
But it
like
seemed
this
like
is
it was
just
the same,
one
right?
song for 40 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's a little bit too much, right? And Lloyd Banks always has bars,
Yeah.
but you can't. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not a fan of 10, 15, 20 minutes of just straight bars of sounding like the same song running into each other.
And another thing he had, and I'm not saying everyone needs guest appearances, but he had none on here, so there wasn't even a moment that like broke up
The voice changed.
the voice or anything. So it just kept going the same.
Yeah.
Which sucks because the thing is that it's not even bad. It's just there's no variety. You know what I mean? So it's like it could have been a single,
Yeah.
and it would have been dope.
I think he needs to apologize to 50.
But you said he needs to
He
apologize.
needs to apologize to 50. And
Yeah.
let 50 help him with his albums again.
Bring back them hooks and that melody.
Yeah. Right. So, as far as I'm concerned, since he left the camp, if you want to call it, he's been this, I'll call it monotone with his last couple albums that he had. That has been like damn near the same beat, same cadence for the hook.
Yeah.
Through like the last album we reviewed of his too was the same thing.
Yeah, the only thing that
So-
broke it up is when he had a guest appearance.
Yeah, that
because
was
it's
it.
like he's trying to match their energy, right?
Yeah,
So then he changes up a little.
Yeah.
But
No, they need to bring back the team, man. To be quite honest, go
to-
back.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I mean?
think about how these artists are all selling out tours, doing all that kind of stuff. Them guys all together,
Yeah.
that'd be a powerful force, man. That was a
You know what I mean?
lot of years of
crazy.
people's lives was G Unit,
yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Like
they,
I'm not going to blame the rest of the camp for all the issues and shit, but I'm sure 50 had his part in it somehow, some way too. But he was the head of the fucking robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was doing something right. He's still going. He's still making millions. So,
yeah,
Yeah. Without even doing any music anymore.
well, he's still doing music, right? But it's more music. Yeah, it's just more music for like
I know he does.
shows and shit, right?
yeah.
Oh, okay, like that. I mean, well, he ain't putting out no albums
No,
and
he's not
stuff.
doing no albums and shit,
But,
but he's just doing singles and shit
yeah.
for shows and stuff. And he
Yeah.
don't need to do music really because
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, hope
he's creating a whole universe of TV shows, bro.
Yeah.
he got his own
He's
studio,
one of the best
so,
stuff to
know
do
what I
right
mean?
now. To be quite honest, for like our kind of content, the stuff that we would have wanted to watch. Yeah, he's doing it.
He's
man.
doing it, right? He's doing it. So I guess it helps from
Yeah,
being from our generation.
yeah.
He knows what we wanted to see, and he's
Exactly.
putting it out there right now, right? So
Last time I saw him on the interview, he was saying something about he was starting a network, his own network, where we'd
did.
be able to watch all of his stuff.
he did start his own network. Did it debut yet? I'm not sure. If
Yes,
it
I
debuted
heard
yet,
about that.
but I know he did start his own network, where you can watch all this shit for free, right? So
Yes, we talked about that.
yeah,
Man, I forget what it was called.
Google it.
Yeah. But it's out there. You can catch it up all for free.
Yeah, I don't know if it's streaming yet though, so
Yeah.
it might not be streaming yet, but I know it's in the works, right? So because I think still some of his shit's still coming off Stars right now,
Yeah,
like all those power books and stuff like that. But
no, if that click linked back up,
Yeah.
did some music, did some
we're waiting for
tours,
it.
stuff. Yeah, it's,
Waiting for it, right? So
and it's possible.
yeah,
Who else did we see link up recently?
well,
Hot
Cash
Boys.
Money, Hot Boys,
Yeah,
they-
Yeah,
they-
Hot Boys. Got that segue there. Yeah, at the Little Louisiana
Yeah,
Festival. That's funny because we knew that a Hot Boys reunion was happening, but it finally happened.
yeah,
And it was dope. It's you see Drake getting shade from
Yeah,
Jermaine
from
Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri.
A little shot. Cuz said, surprised Drake didn't show up to this. It wouldn't be me. I was like, why? Why?
Here's the thing. Yeah, Drake probably should have been there in attendance, but not to perform.
No, definitely not to perform.
You know what I mean? This was about the
Hot Boys.
original start
Yeah.
of Lil Wayne's career,
Yeah,
coming back home to where he first originated
Exactly,
from
right.
with his team that he came out of the mud with.
This wasn't Cash Money.
Yeah, this wasn't Young Money.
Yeah,
No,
sorry,
it
Young
was-
Money.
it was
Thank
Cash
you.
Money.
It was Cash Money, not Young Money.
Yeah.
Still,
Right?
why of all the people in the world, Jermaine Dupri got to say something?
He probably friends with DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they got into. Did you see the video, where that at courtside, Drake's wearing the weirdest looking jacket I've seen in my life, and just mean mugging and talking shit to him.
Oh yeah.
And did you see what he said? He said, what did he say about if they put a jersey in the rafters?
Yeah, you take a poster and he take it down himself.
Yeah.
What did DeMar DeRozan say? He got a long way to climb.
Yeah.
But you know the funniest thing, because it was like so Canadian, so Nova Scotian, because he said, yeah, unfortunately we got this goof playing. But it is what it is. I was like, oh, that's real Canadian swag right there.
But I seen because I follow NBA like sports telecasters and shit like that there. I just happened to catch a interview, not an interview, but just a talk show. And they're like, I hope Drake realizes that basketball is bigger than him. Right? So if they decide to hang DeMar DeRozan's jersey up in the Raptors, that has nothing to do with Drake, but that for what he did for the city of Toronto and the Raptors, right? So, you know, get rid of the pettiness, because even though you're the ambassador for the Raptors, this goes way beyond you, right? So, which I agree with. You know what I mean? So, let it go. Let it go, Drake.
Yeah.
The man's from Compton. Do you expect him not to be in that video?
True that. Yeah, and someone said,
Yeah.
what did they say? They said, you seen what happened the last time Drake started beef with someone from Compton? I was like, man.
I don't know. I think he's ready for all the smoke. But it's not the basketball court. It ain't the place to do it.
No, fuck.
Because then you tarnish your own brand with the fans who don't want to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah, true that.
There's certain fans in that audience who look at Drake as that pop star icon.
Yeah.
So they see you chirping at an NBA player and talking crazy tough guy stuff. They're like, oh, that's not the Drake that we love, right?
Exactly.
That really buy all of his music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like street guys, we're always gonna be here. You're repping for you because you're from Canada.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like having Taylor Swift say something bad about the Chiefs. What?
Yeah.
You're a pop star. What do you know about football other than your boyfriend plays?
Yeah.
You know, so.
But in his defense, you know, talking shit to the other team is what you're supposed to do as a fan, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You know, what Spike Lee and Jack Nicholson do it all the time.
Oh yeah.
And to be quite honest, there's something bigger there, because if Drake was the ambassador to the Raptors and DeMar DeRozan was playing for the Raptors, there was some type of relationship going on and that kind of thing, right?
And you can feel betrayed there too.
So
You know,
Yeah. It's whatever.
but it's also that public image piece, right? Hey, say that a little bit louder, Chef Lou.
Yeah, but Lil Wayne also received some honors. Did you know they said that he's going to have the first star on the Louisiana's Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Louisiana. It should be New Orleans.
Yeah.
Well, it's in Louisiana, but more specifically, New Orleans is getting a Walk of Fame, and that's what Master P awarded him with.
Like it was the key to the city or something, wasn't it?
It's going to be a star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be the first star on the Walk of Fame,
Okay.
which is dope. They have Master P. I'm surprised ain't Master P is going to be the first one, but Master P was up there presenting it with the mayor, Latoya something, I forget her last name.
So PB next.
Yeah, well, I could see P. And did you see Boozy saying that he wants to be on the tour with the Hot Boys? Part of that.
Oh yeah, him and BG, they got a relationship like that.
Yeah.
Like they was in jail together and everything. Cause like when BG came home, like right before he came home, Boozy wrote a song and did a video in honor, like my guy's home, kind of.
Okay.
Now, did they have a relationship back in the Hot Boys day though?
Yeah. I don't know how far that goes back. That was before Boozy was on camera, so who knows what he was out here doing.
See, that's because you know, what I mean, I'd feel some type of way if I was Turk, Because it's like, I ain't got enough shine as it is. Now you're going to bring this guy on?
Turk was wilding though. Turk, we know why Turk disappeared, right?
Yeah.
Turk was wilding over here.
I some of the things he said in interviews, I'm like, Turk, you just it's too much, guys. It's too much. Shit, with some of the things that he said in the interview, I could see Boozy not being down with him because of how Boozy is.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's crazy. But
they were all wilding. Lil Wayne was the one that was trying to hold everything together.
Mm-hmm.
BG was wilding. I love BG, but BG was off on his own tip. And then
Wayne's the one to make him reconcile, though.
Yeah,
told him like squash your shit just for this fucking tour, right?
Yeah. I hope an album comes out of it. That'd be
I can't see it.
That'd be crazy.
I think some music got to come out of it just because.
Unless they leave Turk off, then I can't see it.
Because I think like BG's just starting to rise back again because he just got out, right? So he's doing music with all the new street artists and everything.
Yeah.
And everyone's embracing him hard on that, right?
So
then Turk, I don't know what Turk is playing with music. I never ever really messed with Turk on a solo tip, right?
I don't think anyone did.
Yeah, I mean, so if he's gonna come out, like, it would be good to see them guys get their little bit of rise with Lil Wayne back on it all together, right? And Juvie can pop in and pop out. He's always kind of been like that.
Anytime Juvie can do that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Young Thug.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's out.
15 years probation.
It's whatever. It's
and it's jail. Yeah, and it's they said he ain't allowed to rapping about gang stuff, or that violates his probation.
Explain it to me. How did they give him 15 years probation and time served? Like, so what was the actual charge that they ended up settling on?
Well, this was the plea he took.
Okay,
that's why that's what he got.
You said 15.
But what did he actually cop to when he plead? You know what I mean?
I can't remember. I do remember.
I didn't see it in any of the articles. It's just saying that he pled out and he got time served.
I seen it. They broke it down on the Breakfast Club, and I heard, and I forget what the exact charges were, but I do know that the plea was a plea that the judge put for, because like the defense wanted something else, and then the judge didn't go for that, and then this came. I forget what the technical term for it when the plea goes from like that way. But he agreed with it. He's allowed to do music with Gunna. Yeah.
He's allowed communication with Gunna and his brother, but no other supposed to be gang associates. Not allowed to talk about gang stuff in his music. Yeah.
You can't censor him like that. I don't think.
Well, and that's going to bring up a bigger issue, though.
Yeah. If that's part of your conditions,
it goes back to that fight that who was starting to. I think it was with Jay-Z and Meek Mills and all them guys were looking at. How you cannot use rap lyrics to prosecute someone in the court case.
Exactly. Yeah,
so that it's going to bring back into that conversation again,
you're pretty much taking his freedom of speech away.
Yeah,
doing that, right? So, if he got good lawyers, they'll look into it. Yeah, and they'll find something in there, right? But
because the thing is that they always say when they break down freedom of speech is supposed to be freedom to be able to speak against the government. That's where the speech is. That's like with this. Is like you're saying that they took his freedom of speech away, but is it if he agreed to it? You know what I mean?
Well, he'd be a dummy to agree to it.
But he did.
Yeah. But he might agree to it because he knows that later on he can appeal that.
Yeah.
That's another thing, too. He might be able to.
Yeah. Because if his lyrics is what makes him his wealth, his money, his liability to live, you can't take that away from a person, right? It's bad enough now that if you come up with a criminal record, you barely can get a fucking job in America or Canada, right? So now for the fact that this man got a but he got a ability to create a content for people that want to listen to him speak a certain way. Yeah, you can't take that away from him. Like,
but on the other hand, I think that he's talented enough that he
probably could
do it, right? Because he's done like on his songs where he crossed over like. With that song with Cabello, whatever, I'm probably saying her name wrong. Girl from Fifth Harmony. In other songs, he was dope. Yeah, and time will tell, right?
I'm just thinking think about all the women out there, the female rappers out there. Imagine they got some kind of time served and fucking probation, and they're like, you can't talk about pussy. We ain't got no more women rappers.
Oh, that's
new ones. I mean?
Okay.
New ones. We got no more women rappers. New ones.
I look at it from a different angle. Does this mean he can't perform his old stuff?
Probably can't.
That is a good question, actually, because they also did put in it that he also has to attend or be part of functions for anti-gang stuff. You know what I mean?
It's okay. Gangsters been doing that their whole lives.
Oh yeah.
So
15 years is a long time.
for probation.
That's what I'm more thinking of. Like
That's
how
like
to
15 years host arrest. You might as well call that.
Yeah, because any little thing that they can get you, you're a public person, right? So like you're gonna be on the news, this kind of thing. It doesn't even matter if you're hanging with somebody, because that's why he's not allowed to hang with any other felons and stuff.
I don't know.
Chef, you got the age on him? Young Thug?
Yeah, look that up. But yeah. Now the thing is that how we're thinking, 15 years is a long time. These are bad stipulations and whatever. If you think about it, on the other hand, he's got to be all good compared to what he was facing.
Oh yeah,
or else he wouldn't have went with it, right?
100%.
You know what I mean?
Trying to put him under the jail, man.
Yeah,
trying to get him on the RICO gang. Stuff, right?
You got to think about too, right? Like, say that it was 20 years in jail or 15 years probation. You rather be old.
Yeah,
so you're going to take the 15 years probation, right? He's 33, so you tack 15 years onto that. He's 48. Yeah, I guess.
But these years are invaluable to him.
Yeah.
He can be out and work.
Yeah, exactly.
And produce stuff, because he can he has a lot of different avenues that he could explore.
Oh yeah,
financial gain in,
especially right now, right? Where anything on multimedia can sell. You get over that 48 and shit changed around. Now you gotta learn that.
Yeah,
I mean, so
because it's a whole new world.
Yeah, I'd rather be old.
That's probably why he's like, you know what I mean? If you're an artist, actually, he's 33. He's in that age where he's getting older anyway, right? Yeah. So he'll probably his subject matter is probably going to start to sway anyway.
But even still, you can find that artist that you like, that can sound similar to you, that can perform your shit the way you want, and you just write for it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And give it to him, right? So
now with him taking the plea, does that end the case entirely? Like, is there other people who are still attached to this, still waiting to go for sentencing, who are sentenced along with this, who are also released? Like,
I'm not sure.
You only hear his name, right?
I don't know enough about it, but I guarantee that the case ain't fully over yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as they're gonna look for anything to get him back, though.
Yeah,
man.
Because did you see any of this trial stuff? Did you see the little Woody guy on the stand?
No.
All
right, you can literally go on YouTube and watch like an hour-long video of just the funniest moments from him being on stand.
Oh, really? Okay. They'll find something on him. Oh, you cut your grass an inch too short.
Well, little Woody's kind of the reason why this all tipped off, right? Because he said some stuff in an interrogation video years ago, which kind of led this accusing people of putting the blame on people. So doing some telling, and then as he gets brought up on court, it's I'm lied about this, lied about that, I didn't do this, didn't do that, like, and just kind of like trying to blow the entire case. It seemed like, right, which makes. Like, you just brought up an uncredible witness. No matter if he's telling the truth or if he's lying, he's uncredible
he's
now.
Uncredible now, right?
Right.
So.
Sorry to switch cases because you brought up a good point about being uncredible. Uncredible, is that a word? Anyways, it is today. Not credible. Uncredible. I'm going to name this episode Uncredible. Uncredible. Anyways, Megan Thee Stallion admitted to lying in an interview about.
Oh, we knew that though.
So
it was glad to hear her finally say that. But
now that she finally says it, her credibility and the whole thing that got Tory Lanez locked up.
She didn't lie on the stand about it. That's the thing. That
True that forget. She did. She
told him on the stand about that. So in the court case, it's not. But did you know with that court case, they can't produce the weapon or the ballistic reports and all that stuff. They can't produce anything to get retested for that. Tory Lanez is fighting against that right now, trying to possibly get out.
Yeah,
because they can't let him reproduce anything. Plus, his lawyer literally used to represent Desiree Perez, which is the fucking not the president, or she's someone high up in the what is it, the Live Nation or Rock Nation or whatever.
Okay.
That's the people who are backing Meg. So that's a breach.
Breach of contract.
What's it called? Conflict of interest?
Conflict of interest, right? There's a bunch of wild stuff going on with that. He's fighting from jail on that right now.
How long is he in for anyway?
I can't remember the time that they gave him. I feel like it was like 15 years or something.
15?
Because they throw the book.
They threw the book at him,
They
man.
throw the book at people now, bro.
Man, a short R&B singer throwing a book at him for shooting.
He can spit too, man. He was good for Canada, man.
Yeah, man.
But like,
Where did he get tried at?
He should have stayed in Canada.
I feel like it was in L.A.
Was it down the States?
Yeah.
Surprised he didn't say.
Yeah, because this stuff happened in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Kylie
Jenner's place.
So I'm surprised they didn't try him there and send him back.
Well, I think that's why he's still appealing to the courts because I think that they can eventually extradite him, right?
Yeah. Right. So,
but like he's been doing some wild stuff. He produced an album from up in jail that was wild. He actually gave proceeds to other people to help represent their criminal cases, like other people who are in jail. You know what I mean? Like trying to change the prison reform type stuff.
Like,
they
don't like that.
No.
No.
No,
Like that shit.
Yeah,
but he's fighting, and it seems like with them not being able to reproduce or even produce the weapon for retesting, that's a big violation of someone's civil rights, right?
Yeah.
That's just that just shows when they want you, they'll get you.
Oh yeah.
They just wanted to make an example.
That's the whole thing. Was it innocents are proven guilty? Not no more, bro.
Not no more. You mean not ever? Not when you're black.
Yeah, not when you're black for sure.
Shit, you did like guilty unless you prove that you're innocent.
Yeah.
And even if you prove it, we're going to try and fight that proof.
Yeah. Still gonna find something.
Yeah. We'll get you somehow.
Fuck.
See, Diddy lost his key to Miami. He only lost the key to the city of New York. They took away his Miami.
I thought they would have bended that.
And he had his birthday.
I thought that would have been like day one.
Especially since I think the Miami one was rated first, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's the first one I heard.
Yeah.
And
did Nori take it back from him?
I wonder who presented it to him.
Fuck.
You know what's crazy is that I seen an interview with Jadakiss and his son J1, and they all had to answer the same question, but it was like a card that had it on it, and one of them was the best party you've been to. Jadakiss said, not going to lie, the Diddy party. He said before the accusations and all that bullshit, the Diddy party was crazy all night. I was like, okay.
That's what I always said, bro. I'm sure there was a Diddy party, but then there was Diddy freak off parties.
Yeah.
So it's all about which one you were at.
Yeah, like Marlon Wayne said. Like there's all kinds of people that was at the Diddy party. They like, I don't know when that shit happened. They must have waited for us to leave.
Exactly,
like when did it?
right? So
that's it.
Oh yeah, when you go through the list of people who's at them, it's just like what? Everybody was there.
yeah.
Yeah,
And there's been pictures for years. Like you used to go back and see them in magazines and all that kind of stuff. It was the place to be. Diddy's white party.
Yeah.
That was like if you didn't make it to that party, you weren't it that year. So that's I don't know what happened after this. Later nights,
except for 50 decided not to go to that party. He said, so
yeah, 50 then.
Yeah, I think he rubbed him wrong when he said, "No, did not mean to say that." I think 50 didn't like it when he said he wanted to take him shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what always comes up in every interview.
Yeah.
He brings it back to that part, right? So 50 found that, what's he calls it? Fluffy, very fluffy. He doesn't call it fruity or faggoty or anything like that. He calls it fluffy. It was very fluffy of him.
Interview with Method Man popped up on YouTube, like a little short, and I watched it, and he was talking about Diddy. A time Diddy told him to get in his car, and he's like, I ain't getting in no car with Diddy.
Yeah.
It was like, but he was saying it up more on, he said Puff Daddy, he said Sean Combs as a person was always cool. You talk to him with whatever, cool. Yeah. But when he's around people and he's in Diddy mode, he doesn't know if he puts on a persona because he has to live up to it or something. Like he was just a guy he didn't really want to be around and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
Maybe that's the difference between the parties.
Yeah.
Maybe you had the Sean Combs parties, and then later on,
parties.
you had the Brother Love parties.
Yeah.
Let's change the name to Brother Love. We should. Sometimes they give us signals and we just ignore them. We should have known that. Just like with R. Kelly, when he started wearing a mask and calling himself the Pied Piper, we should have known. Like we should have known something was going on. Like, why?
He's already in jail. Leave him alone.
I'm just saying, they giving us hints. We should have known.
Brought me back to that whole interview with Gail King.
Oh, when he was crying and going crazy?
I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, sure. He had that breakdown. You went crazy. Oh my gosh.
Bro, we watched a man mentally break down on TV. Okay?
Yeah.
Or trying to put on quite the performance on TV.
Oh, we've seen it twice. I mean, him and Benzino broke down on TV.
Oh, Benzino was he was on a whole other level, man.
Fuck.
Like how is it that Benzino did that and then the next day goes back to fuck Eminem mode? He cried and was saying, I'm sorry, I love Eminem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mean to take it out.
Bro.
Then the next day.
He's chemically unbalanced.
He, to me, I think he's like starving for attention on a level that is just crazy.
I mean, you might have hit it on the head with that one. He did that, and he felt like someone was going to reach out to him from that camp and be like, no, we all good, man.
And no one did.
And he's like, well, it's back on then.
Right, so...
And another thing,
balance, like he says.
And another thing is that, like, it's got to be hard. Like, as a rapper, like, you're supposed to have a bravado. You have an ego and everything, right? You're trying to be the best and whatever, trying to do this. And on one hand, as a father, you want to be proud of your kids. But when you're a rapper and you grow up as a rapper, and then you see your daughter kill your career and do way more than you in a fraction of the time that it took you to do anything. That's got to be like you know what I mean? You want to be proud, but you know your boy's saying, when your boy can say, whatever, man, go get your daughter to spit. You can't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, your daughter must have wrote that.
It's one of the, I guess that would be it's almost like a different father philosophy, you know what I mean? Right? Because like a lot of fathers that I know, their philosophy is I want my kids to excel and be better than me at every turn, right?
For sure.
Exactly, right?
But
so
you can
those moments don't happen that often where you get completely jealous of your kid. You get proud in an awe moment, right? You become your kid's fan at that moment.
But if you ever see what he says and how he acts, you can see he's definitely jealous of his daughter.
Because he's big minded. That's his problem. That he's big minded, right? So,
and it's killing them. That's what's
and his daughter's only giving them pieces. She ain't giving them the whole fucking thing. She's only giving them tiny little pieces, right? So saying that he broke.
Yeah.
And he went to fucking Value Village or whatever the fuck it's called down there and brought all this fucking gear for that fucking show. I mean, his belt was like, what do you say, $10.99 or some shit like that? I mean, fake Louis Vuitton or Gucci belt or whatever it was. So, you know.
Man, I don't know, man. He should have found a different lane. He was never that good of a rapper. Like, I've never in my life heard somebody be like, yo, that Benzino bar was tight.
I can't think of any bars, to be quite honest.
I don't even, and I bet if you named your top
stayed in the background, man.
That's what I mean.
That's what I mean. Stayed as a magazine.
He's there talking about he's better than Eminem, and he's going after him all the time. If someone named, I can't think of anyone, if they named a top 50 of all time, that Benzino would appear on the list anywhere.
No.
If you're all out there watching it, let us know.
Yeah.
Hey,
put your 50 in the comments.
Yeah. Hey, if anyone can send me a dope Benzino verse, I'd love to hear it. Just so that I could be like, okay, he had that one. Like, he had some songs that were dope.
Yeah.
But they were more like parody songs where it wasn't about the lyrics and stuff. And his diss tracks were usually weak. But yeah, I know he's really over there killing it. He's playing zombie mode right now. I don't even know what that electricity. I gotta stop watching that.
I thought he was saying something about your hot take there.
Oh, he got the headphones on. I don't think he can hear us.
Nope.
See, yeah. Best of luck to Benzino, man. You
get help,
man. He owned the magazine, man. You should have stayed in your magazine.
Get help.
You should have stayed in that zone, man. Because the source fell down. It fell off when he started being more of a rapper, and he started that beef with Eminem. The magazine became shit.
You got a whole record label, Aftermath, which is on the rise. Being like, screw you guys, and because you represent them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And I think that my rating in your magazine was based off your hate for me. You know, not based off of the opinions of the audience, which is supposed to be. So now we're making your magazine not look credible anymore.
Yeah. Right. You're supposed to remain unbiased, man. Man, I miss the source.
Yeah. He only missed the mic, didn't he? He only got 4 mics or some shit like that.
I can't remember.
I don't know, 4 mics out of 5 is still good as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Well, I know, this might be a hot take, but I don't think any of Eminem's albums deserve 5 mics. But
I got
4, maybe 4.5.
I gotta disagree on
4.5. He trying
I
to
gotta disagree on that.
I mean, I agree, but you trying to make us lose viewers saying shit like that.
Hey, 4 is still dope. Even 4.5. Like 5 mics, I feel like perfect.
What's a 5 mic album to you? Better not say no Jay-Z.
No. Illmatic.
All right. I give you that. Yeah, Illmatic, yeah, I can agree with that.
Into the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers.
Is it 5 though?
Yeah, I don't skip nothing on there. What other 5? I know there was an Outkast album. I just can't remember which one it was. Was it Equemini? Or was it, what was the one after Equemini? No, I think it was, no. Anyways, yeah, stuff like, what about you? What are your 5 mic albums? Sorry, you said you disagree. What's your 5 mic Eminem album?
Probably the second one. I can't remember the name of it though. I can't lie. That don't look too credible.
I think it was the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
And back when I first heard it, I was like, if it didn't have that Kim track that he used to chuck on all his early albums.
Okay, yeah, because he made one for each album. Kind of was like,
yeah, for the first couples.
Yeah.
Then I could agree.
Yeah.
But like, I can't even bear those type of songs. No, I can't listen to them.
Well, that's definitely not a lot of people's lane, right? And I can't even say I agree with all those songs or anything like that. But those songs, like when you look at the stories that were going on about Eminem behind them, that was all his real life going on, other than like the fantasy complete stuff. You know what I mean? Where he's taking it too far.
And that's what he did. He would go too far, and it's like cringeworthy, almost. Yeah, I did that a little while back. I was like, I want to see how the album's like, aged. And the first album didn't age well, man. The lyrics on it is just it's too crazy.
If we go up to the culture we are today,
even like it's just like but that song, I think Criminal is on the album that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now, that song is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah.
There's a bunch of bangers on that. Like I Just Don't Give a Fuck. That was like one of his first songs. That was the first video he ever actually did before he had the blonde hair gimmick and all that kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
And like, then you started looking at like all the other stuff that he started being associated. Eminem was real good at features.
Oh yeah.
Like real good at putting on a feature like with
he was like Eminem. Sorry. Another like Eminem. Yeah. Well, Method Man, that's an Eminem, right?
Like when he did stuff with Exhibit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Bitch Please was
Renegade with Jay-Z. That
yeah, like he tore up verses.
Yeah.
But an album as a whole, I don't go back and listen to like full albums of him.
Yeah.
All his albums have tracks I love.
Yeah.
But they also have songs I gotta skip. And that was like my here's another hot take people are gonna hate me for. Same with Pac. Like I found that
that one stung a little bit. Explain.
I find that like his albums, like a lot of his albums have a lot of skips, but the plays are so. I only have my phone, so I can't look them up and tell you the song by song. Yeah. But his songs that are good aren't just good.
They're iconic.
They're fucking amazing. But there was songs where I was like, yeah, whatever. Beats just okay, whatever, skip this, skip that. But like on Me Against the World, I love that album. But there's like 3 songs that I skip every time. Don't ask me what they are. You know why? I skip them. I can't remember.
What you got to say about that?
Hey, I know he's being mute, but when we did the review of All Eyes on Me, these guys are basically skipping the whole second disc.
Not me.
I'll play that through and through.
Not me.
Second disc is my favorite. I like the second disc more than the first.
That starts off with
Can't See Me.
Yeah,
man. I play that.
That's one of my favorite
Now-
songs.
now
the
this-
beat, the way you rise that beat, and the way it comes in.
But there's still a
Jeez.
few songs on there that I skip, right? There was a few Biggie songs I skipped, but I still loved the album as a whole. But yeah, so like I don't even know if I could give either of those guys like 5 mics.
I could definitely give Pac 5 mics. Biggie, yeah, because his wordplay is nice, but I can't say that I like all of Biggie's songs, or there wouldn't be ones I would skip on the album because there definitely would be some songs.
See,
that I skip
and that's
on the
what
album. But certain ones, I'm gonna play it maybe 3 times before I skip
Yeah.
to the next
That's
one.
what I mean. That's what I
You
mean.
gonna
Like
put
you get
Warning
those.
on or something like that, or the 10 Commandments. I'm gonna listen to those constantly, right?
Yeah. See, to me, a 5 mic album has to be perfect, where I ain't skipping nothing, and I'm replaying every song. That's why I don't know why people take it as slight. What's wrong with 4.5? So, man, I'd love to have an album that was 4.5 mics. You know what I mean? And that's how like the classics for Pac and Biggie, I both give them like 4 to 4.5 because they all have tracks that I skip. But I play that album like over and over.
Yeah.
I'd always like I used to skip Scandalous all the time.
What?
And Pain.
Pain?
Yeah.
What? Paint?
It's not in the right spot in the album, man. It's not in the right spot in the album.
Because it's not in the right spot. You skip
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You don't even like play it at another time.
And sometimes I guess I could go back
you
to
can
it.
correct the order for yourself.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing that you said. There's songs that you keep going back by. That would happen to me with Biggie's album too, and with Pac's. It's like I'll put it on and be like, yeah, this is playing. Oh, Scandalous is playing. I was like, I want to hurry up and listen to this. Got my mind made up. Fuck this, going to there. Oh, okay. I want to hear California Love. So I'd be skipping. Yeah, and I just got in the habit of skipping those songs like Thug Passion. I never.
All right, y'all, we done for tonight.
I never really. When I actually listened to Thug Passion when we reviewed the album, them guys told me it was their jam. I was like, I gotta listen to this. I was like, yeah.
You ain't never listened to that with a girl, cuz?
I listen. No, cuz
You got me tripping.
I
By the way, oh,
no, I had Joe to see for that.
I need a cigarette.
Anyways, yeah, I wish they bring back the 5 mics. I'd be more crucial in the 5 mics. Actually, even
Who's a 5 mic artist now?
Actually, I'm going to go back.
If we're gonna bring it back, we got to think about
No,
how can it
but
apply
what
to the
I want
artists
to take
that are
back what
here.
I said. Wu-Tang 36 Chambers is 4.5 because I used to skip Tears all the time, even though I can listen to it now and appreciate it more. I grew up on Wu-Tang and I skipped that song all the time.
Yeah.
I listened to fucking Fourth Chamber that's on this album twice. I listened to both versions more before I would listen to Tears. Because RZA used to just yell back then, didn't really rap. But who's a 5 mic artist
5
now?
mic artist right now.
No,
I'd say you didn't say albums. You said artists. You want me to name
No,
it?
yeah, give me the album.
yeah,
Okay.
No one.
No, for me, To Pimp a Butterfly.
He
Definitely.
said now.
No.
That was years ago.
No, damn was too far.
This year.
Now.
24.
Yeah, this year.
Oh.
No one. Like I said.
No one. If you asked me last year, I'd tell you Killer Mike's Michael. That was definitely 5 mics for me.
Actually, you know what?
Are we just talking rap?
I don't want to say. Fuck.
5 mics only applied to rap.
Yeah, right. You're right.
I don't want. Fuck. I did listen to it 3 times though.
Which one?
One of the ones that you sent us. And I like the whole fucking album.
The Baby?
No, Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, I didn't even get to that. And I heard it's really good.
Right, it was a fucking good album.
Man,
it wasn't.
That's why I didn't write it up there. I didn't get a chance
blow
to
your
listen to
mind
it.
away. That's why I can't give it 5 mics because it wasn't blow your mind away.
Yeah.
But I listened to it 3 times because it was the beats were hot. The lyrics were nice. It was just a real nice fucking album, right?
Oh, you know what? I'll give it to, and I might get killed for this. Vultures Volume 1.
You know what?
With Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. Not 2.
The songs
Vultures 1.
The songs I would still skip on it, but I can understand what you're saying.
I don't even skip no more. There were songs I used to skip them, but now, and you know what? With the streaming service and how they can go change things, I'm questioning myself. Like, did he change the song and that's why I like it now, or was it because I swear there was songs I'd skip, but now I play them.
Yeah.
And the songs that I used to skip, I swear they're gone. He's like, but that's in recent memory, that's what I that's the only 5 mics I can think of that happened this year.
You're a tough grader too. You want the whole album to be perfect.
Yes,
right?
yeah, that's 5.
I'll take.
But that's why I say 5 is perfect.
I'll take 95% of the album.
So that should be a 4.5, and people shouldn't look down on a 4.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they shouldn't. But they're gonna.
They shouldn't.
Especially if someone else here gets a 5 and they don't get the 5, and they review
you know what I mean?
album.
Like I don't even think you should start looking sideways until someone's in a 3.5, because I think even a 4 is dope. 3.5.
3 mics, so the 5 still over 50%.
Yeah, I know, but I think that anyone that's putting out work would want the stride to be at least 3.5.
Yeah,
because then you can be like, okay, I'm on the right track. Next time I'm going to get that 5.
Yeah.
If you get a 2, you may as well start a magazine and be the next Benzino or some shit. You're done. But yeah, I think that people got to stop looking. That's like when I name my top 5.
Yeah.
And like I don't have Pac or Biggie in it. People are like, man, why are you shitting on it? I'm not. Top 5. Oh, there's a lot of rappers. They're probably still in my top 10. If not top 15. You know what I mean? The people that should be mad is the people that only made my top 50, maybe. Even them shouldn't even get mad because there's still a lot out there.
You make my top 100, you did something right.
Yeah, like there's a lot out there. That's why that's why I think when we rate and stuff, shouldn't be mad at a 4.5. If we put out a movie and they gave us 4.5 or the 5 stars, I'd be popping my collar. I'd be like, okay, let's get it.
Hey, y'all ain't even staying at them 5-star fucking hotels and resorts and shit nowadays anyway. Staying at them fucking 4 and 4.5. So,
tell them about it.
I mean, ain't no one staying at the 5s no more because the 5s come to be really like 2s and shit. So,
and because the way I think about it, if you're 4.5, that's only means that you only got 5.5 to improve before you're perfect. So that's why I give respect to 4.5s, and that's why I rate everything so strict when I rate stuff. If something's a 5, that means that even if I'm not in the mood and it's playing, I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna let it rock. But
you lower and keep trying to keep them humble, give them something to chase, right?
Yeah.
You always got room to improve.
So do you have it? Yeah, you asked me. Do you have a 5?
No,
Mike,
that I can think
album
of.
this shit?
And as I start to narrow down to 2024,
Yeah.
Like I said,
the albums that have dropped this year, yeah.
Like I said, Gibbs, I'd probably be like a 4.5, really. You know what I mean? But like I said, let's do it 3 times, no skips. So it was a good album.
Yeah. Like even back in the day in the source, people would go crazy for a 4.5.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Benzino pulled that bullshit and people started looking at the numbers differently, and that's when it was whatever.
What did he give him?
I can't remember.
I think he gave him just a 4, wasn't it?
I can't even remember. This wasn't even a topic we were supposed to discuss, so I don't got no notes on it. I didn't look up anything.
4. I'm pretty sure he raps about it.
Yeah,
Only put 4 mics in the source. I think he raps a bar on that.
Ah, man, I guess because of what it did, people were mad at it. But 4 is not, man. 4 is still, if you get a 4, you're still in the talks.
Yeah,
like people that would get a 4 mic are still in the talks in people top 10 lists.
Yeah,
4. Like
that's the 80%.
But it was also that time where it was like people were looking at him like he only got his success because he's a white artist. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what?
So there's some of that going on.
You just reminded me. One of the main reasons why people were upset of Eminem's score is because of what he scored higher. So in comparison, you could tell there was bias. You know what I mean? If there's an album that universally people say is worse, but you give it better than that, then you know it's just behind
biased,
the yeah, it's biased, which ain't right.
Whatever. You're still in the fucking 80% with a 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'd be happy with a 4. I'd be happy with 3.5 if it was like whatever. And because
Just give me an honorable mention, guys.
yeah, because the thing is
see me over here.
like it's what I say about it, reviews. I don't like just the number because I like to see why they came up with that. Like when someone says, "Yo, don't go see that movie; it's no good," I want to know why. Because if you're like, man, it has too much violence, there's too much boobies, there's too much this. I like that shit.
Thing.
Yeah.
I like that shit. It could have been someone. You know what I mean?
With your chest,
but that's what I mean. But that's what I mean. If no one's telling you how they got it with that score, then you don't know if it's because they don't like the stuff you didn't like. If someone's like, yeah, man, that movie sucked, and you're like, you shouldn't go see it, and you're just like, all right, man, I'll take your word for it. But then secretly it's like, man, there's too much nudity and too much violence. Then you're like, that's my jam.
You don't know my interest.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll take your opinion in and consider it, but you might not like. You might not like the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I heard someone critique an album.
Have a conversation. How come you don't like nudity?
Because I heard a critique once where someone said the album, these songs were just a little bit too lyrical, so that's why it wasn't that good. But if you guys are like lyrics and you're a lyrical person, then that's your jam.
Yeah.
So that's why reviews is, anyways, we went off on a crazy tangent.
That's what we do.
I know. Well, last but not least, I want to make sure we mention.
What was that word you just said?
Last but not least.
Oh, I thought you said last but Nelly or something.
That's why I stopped asking what that word was, bro. I was like, what?
Oh,
Here
shit.
making out words again.
Snoop Dogg. I want to mention that before we get over here.
All right.
His album, track listing has been released. Oh, interesting thing. This album will be the first time that him, Dre, 50, and Eminem all worked on a song together on the same
Is it
track.
just Snoop's album or is it Snoop and Dre's album?
I always thought it was just with Snoop and Dre's, and that's what we reported, that it was theirs, because that's how they were saying it. But it is a Snoop album completely produced by Dre.
Oh, okay. I see what they're saying.
Because I started when I seen the track listing and I started seeing that, that features Dr. Dre. He's in like 3 or 4 songs, right? And I was like, it's not the duo album I want. That I thought it was. But in reality, we got to think, if 2 people are making an album together, and one's a producer and one's the rapper, it is their album.
Yeah,
he's just not in. He's not the vocalist. He's not a rapper like that type. It's like, you know what I mean. It's still going to be under Dre's discography, right? Say what?
Did you give a release date yet?
Yep, and I forgot to write it down. December something.
Stu probably put that shit on Christmas or something.
I ain't got my phone. It was before Christmas, I believe. Man, I should have wrote it down on the board.
It was early December.
I'm thinking like 8th or 12th. Yeah. But I think 12th is in my head because November 12th, Quake's remix with Be Real.
Yeah.
Go check that. It's coming out.
Sure.
Also, if you have Disney Plus, Deadpool and Wolverine coming on Disney Plus November 12th.
Let's give them plugs for fucking shit we ain't get paid for.
We don't get paid for nothing. But if we're going to get paid, I want to get that Disney money. Mickey Mouse money. Mickey Mouse's pockets is deep, man.
You got a better chance from Dre and Snoop before fucking Mickey Mouse.
I don't know.
Or doing music shit.
True.
Yeah.
They got a record label.
Who? Disney? Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. What, whole new world?
Anyways, in editing, I'm going to put the date on the screen so you'll see what the screen is. Unless you listen on Spotify within, you're going to have to Google it. That's all. You got anything to add, guys?
No. Let's wrap this up.
Cool. All right. I'm John Kizzy. You know who is he? A.K.A. Philly G, because they know who I be. And I'm here with King Tigger.
The King of Kings.
And Ray.
What it do? Thanks for hanging with us.
And we out.
Under the sea. You got to kiss the girl. I'll try to get us that Disney money, bro.
Okay.
Deuces.
Uncredible.